Tekken Philippine scene, in the Philippine Tekken scene here, with Smart Omega's Jules and Pika. And this is gonna be, let's see what they're gonna pull out. Of course, pulling out the Akuma and the Leroy.
Well, these are two characters who have run wild. Naghahasik sila ng lagim for a certain point in history for Tekken 7. And they're going to clash here. It's the unstoppable force and the immovable object.
These players, like not players, these characters, I mean, these picks were at one point massive salt factories for a lot of players. But now let's see it at their highest possible level, split down 50-50. Maru versus Machinehead. Hadoukens come out, and right now Machinehead trying to space himself against Maru because you don't want that Leroy to get in your face.
Right, and a sweep to open up here for Machinehead. Opens the offense for Akuma, gets the overhead. Beautiful Tatsu finish there in the corner. Ulika, but unable to finish the combo. He still gets something big here. Maru looks like he is frozen.
The pressure from Machinehead is insane right now, and Maru's trying hard to keep up, but finally he gets his space with that while rising launcher, and now Machinehead goes straight to the wall. And let's see what's gonna be the Oki afterwards. What's for breakfast? There's a low kick. There's another. No hermit walk so far.
Sarap ng almusal ni Bren. Maru, he has the lead here, and he gets another launcher. One round trades between these two players, and little pop-off at the end.
Maru's low defense has always been immaculate, and it's showing now. Knowing when Machinehead is going to pull out any of those down fours, but it doesn't matter this time because Maru is going to party. He knows it's his turn. He's going to pull out that 1-inch punch, and Machinehead enraged now.
Both players really bringing out the best in their characters here. It looks like it is Machinehead's turn. He gets the wall again. Oh, nope, there's no rewall here, but huge damage from Machinehead. Gets the sweep. It'd be anyone's game. Oh, punish that. Of course, the Hadouken on block, always punishable in all games.
No matter what game you are, and that's what matters. But right now, Machinehead, Maru does have that third round for himself, and once again, it's a poke fight between the two of them, which is something unexpected considering the fact that it's going to be a lot of oppression supposedly from these two. But Machinehead trying to control the mid-range as much as possible against Maru here.
It's a battle for the first hit here, and it's just been trades back and forth. No big combo so far. Little punish right there. Whip all the Tatsumaki Senpukyako. And here comes Machinehead though. Guessing it does not flat on the wall. Oh no, back turn! Just a regular DP? Are you crazy? Stop! Stop. Hold the pressure. Maru says, enough.
You're done.
I'm going to take this game 1-0.
Yep. The stop sign. That was the stop sign. You gotta stop. Pulling out DPs on hit stun, pulling whatever, you gotta stop. And that's exactly what Maru did. He just stopped, pulled out the hard read with that rage art. And look at him, he's smiling, he knows what he did. And Machinehead, while consulting his, well, of course, right side of advice and looking at the camera, trying to be cheeky here. And he's just thinking whether or not he's going to change characters or is he going to stay. But of course, the right side of advice is only there to guide him, not truly, decide for him.
That was an honestly really wild first game. It was like whoever gets their offense going first took advantage of it. On wake up, right? Ang sarap ng almusal, just to say. And they really made it work. But during that final sequence, Machinehead was like, yeah, it's enough.
Did that feel like Wake Up Ultra, basically for you?
It is. That was a wake up rage drive. I mean, it works in all games. It works in Tekken 7, and it's a huge risk, right? High risk, high reward. In that situation, if it was blocked, I mean, we were going to a final round anyway, so why not spend it?
Yep. Pulling that out, and of course, trying to prevent what Machinehead was basically trying to do a meaty in a 3D game. It's crazy, but of course, that's the nature of Tekken 7 right now. And of course, Maru and Machinehead sticking with the Akuma right here in his comfortable little dragon's nest. It's been his favorite stage, and for good reason. There's not much he can move away from, and of course with a character like Akuma, you have so much options after knockdown, after putting somebody by the wall, it's not gonna be an easy task for Maru.
Ooh, nice little teleport there just to reset the situation. But here comes Maru though, fighting a huge launch. And so far, yeah, Maru starting off really strong here. Machinehead though, not out of it yet. Not out of it yet. Double hell sweep. There it is.
I was actually really expecting, like, after the first hell sweep, he was gonna smash TP, but then I'd
One
be
more?
dead by that point. Oh my god, the refloats, the resets constantly here for Machinehead. This is why he's a much better player than any of us commentators right now, because he's just holding on for dear life. No, Maru!
Round 2.
I mean, that was a lot of damage coming from the resplat Tatsu. But Maru able to hold on here, takes the first round. And again, it's been a story of who gets things going first. Who can use their tools. Here comes Machinehead though, gets the knockdown here. Demon Flip mix-ups coming into play. Beautiful side step. Or sidewalk for that matter. And it looks like Machinehead might potentially close out this round with this combo. No, he drops.
Just by a frame too late, but it doesn't matter. Jab DP saves the day there. And Machinehead has no fear. He doesn't even care if Tatsu is minus 18 on block. He's just gonna get in Maru's face. But Maru right now trying to control whatever approach Machinehead has by throwing out these keep away moves. But of course the orbital being thrown out, and there's the Tatsu again. And FADC straight to the wall we go.
We saw Maru just pulling out all those big launch potential moves there, but Machinehead not fighting, not getting caught. He's really approaching this matchup really fine. And beautiful jump in combo. I am seeing shades of another game, and a fireball
Round
blows
4.
it out. Machinehead looking to respond.
Absolutely beautiful play here. Fearlessness is the name of the game between the two of these players. And Maru once again trying to approach. The music is now in his favor. Let's see if that little buff is gonna get at him. And right now it's constant footsies between the two of them, trying to make sure that no one whiffs a move, keeping their spacing up as much as possible. And pressing the first button is gonna be Machinehead after Maru loses his turn off that 1-inch punch.
He found a huge hit off that low forward, and Machinehead just poured it on. He was never looking back. 1-1 between Bren Pro's Maru and Machinehead. It's been back and forth, young Rafiki.
It absolutely was nasty Akuma play from Machinehead, showing his chops on the fabled character. And of course, Maru right now is gonna have to go back to the drawing board. One game apiece means they get 1 point each. But that second point is one of the most important ones, because once again, this affects your standings altogether. And now Maru, thinking about it deep, thinking about what he can do from here. And Machinehead having a good time. That win is gonna be a lot of dopamine for him.
I mean, every time you get the win, you do get that confidence. And looking at the point standing now, Machinehead has secured himself at least 1 point, pushing him up to 19. While Maru is at 17. Can he get the second point? It's been really close, and again, these top of the bracket matches so crucial if you want to secure yourself, if you want to put yourself in a good position for the playoffs. And man, 1-1. I think we've seen, the best of both characters here. Machinehead with his beautiful down 3 confirms to FADC. And we saw Maru really just going for everything, going for the 1-inch punch, trying to find a counter hit.
And another thing is that Machinehead really prevented Maru from doing any how do I describe it? Any of those hermit walks, the death march that gets really crazy, and really preventing any space for Maru to do anything. And that's what Machinehead needs. He needs to make sure that this Leroy doesn't breathe, doesn't get any of those hermit stance mix-ups, and instead the spacing game will not be in favor of Maru at all, simply because of the fact that Leroy doesn't really have that much keep away tools, say comparison to more fireballs and whatnot from Akuma, or so what I think.
Speaking of spacing and reach, Maru has switched to Fakumram, the man with the longest legs probably in the cast. And of course, being a big character, he does have options to counter any jumps, or you see if Maru's game plan is going to be on point. Third and final game between these two.
big man right here with the Falcon Realm. But instead, Machine here once again mashes Ab straight into Maru's face, and I don't think any Demon Flip mix-up is gonna be utilized. But as I say that, I eat words, and immediately Maru trying to get the space for himself again, and Machinehead getting a DP.
Beautiful punish there from Machinehead. Everything is definitely locked and loaded. He has like all of this code in his head. Demon Flip grab, height of Pakumaram not coming into play, and the Demon Flip dive kick to close out the first round. Maru needs to wake up.
But Machinehead right now feeling incredibly confident. There it is, the first FADC of this game 3. Immediately Maru goes straight to the wall. No finisher here for Machinehead, but it doesn't matter. Punishing the Shakunetsu is Maru. And there it is, Thunder Kick being thrown out, and Machinehead at 50% health immediately. The oppression is gonna start here.
The oppression session being started indeed by Maru here, using the kicks that Pakuram is known for, and he closes out the first round. Easy na si Maru.
Oh my goodness, the anti-air magic from Maru. Looking at the skies, keeping sure that that Demon Flip mix-up is not going to be utilized. And look at that Machinehead right now, already so low in health. But what a duck from Maru!
Oh, and he's popping off, and Maru making use of that height there. We called it out, you know. I'm finally able to see the Demon Flip jump-ins, and every time he's at plus frames, he takes full advantage, and Machinehead guesses wrong with the strings, and that is happening right now. Maru pressing forward here. Machinehead with only 43 seconds left needs to make something happen.
He's 1 pixel away from rage. Anything can happen here, but there it is. Another FADC combo spends the meter immediately. Gotta go for that maximum damage against Maru. Oh, else the jump in! Good stuff there from Machinehead.
What a read from Machinehead, guessing the get up 3. He jumps in because ground moves do not hit you in the air. Simple logic, but galaxy brain read from Machinehead, but looking bad right now. Maru unfazed by that. Looking to close it out.
This is it. The oppression session is gonna start, but it doesn't matter. 1 pixel away is Machinehead, and Maru has to go for that one single mix-up, or else Machinehead has no meter. Can't really steal this round yet, or he can. He has to, because Maru is so close. Reading down his neck, and that is gonna be it for Maru, getting 2 points against Machinehead.
The charge there coming from Maru, and